Alrighty then, folks. How are we going today? Hopefully, having a good time. I have to mute my output, and then gotta grab my headphones and put them on. And that'll be me sorted. So, that's us ready now. Let's go ahead and try to get our analog stick sounding a little bit better. There we go. Lovely stuff. Gotta quickly drag my chats over. So there is our Twitch. Here is our TikTok. Whoop. Nope. Not what we want. Let's close that, close this, shrink this down. No, let's try that again. Refresh the source. And lovely. I think that looks like we're good to go. So, you might notice the webcam is not quite the best right now. I'm trying out a virtual green screen to see whether or not I can get away with it, or whether or not I'm going to have to actually install a green screen. I mean, the position we're at currently is making me think maybe let's go ahead and move ourselves. Whoop. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. So we can actually increase the size a little bit. Here we go. I think that works nicely for us. Whoop. And lovely. Back to it. So, Trash Can Carla, we could buy some stuff off of, but what are we doing? So we could do the Mila, or we could do... What was the one we were going to go speak to? Well, there's Vault Text Distress Signal. No, Vault Text Distress Signal is not the right one. We could go down to Valentine's Agency here. Lovely stuff. What is that? Oh, set up the Mila at... Oh, that's going to take me to the Corvega assembly plant. Which, you know something, I'm not opposed to, so let's give it a go. Just cracking open a beverage here. And let's see if it's any better, the lighting, or like the virtual green screening, if I have a light on. It's not. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But on the plus side, at least we don't have that sort of clicky sound whenever we're doing our analog stick movements now, which I'm going to just do the other analog stick just so that we're... Whoop. So this here's Lexington. Right, we got these mines down here. Okay, so this here analog stick seems to be... Oh crap. Don't move when you're trying to do little tests like that. That's very not good. Very, very not good. So, whoopsie-daisies. That was silly biscuits of me. Let's go ahead to Lexington again and give that a try again. See what we've got. So let's run on down this way. There's another there. Beautiful. Grab this one here. Mine here. Couple of ones around here. Ooh. Okay, that's... You cannot lift that one. That's actually impossible to lift, so... Whoopsie doopsies. Let's zoom a little bit on the thing. Yeah, we're not going to do Mila. We're just going to go straight down to the Diamond City Market. Nope. Hey! Gaming rating. How was your Fallout 4 going? Did you get as far as you were wanting? I saw you were playing a little bit of it this evening. Not this evening, this morning. I was lurking for a little bit while I was in work. Well, I say in work. I was working from home. But hello there, gaming. Hello, Red Zoo, all of the raiders. Hi, I'm the XPC Reaper. I am a Northern Irish streamer from Northern Ireland, funnily enough. I am a gamer and a musician, so here on the channel you'll find me playing a variety of stuff. On Fridays I play... I'm going to be going through the Doom series in the evening times, but on Friday afternoons I play Fallout 4 with double barrel shotgun only. We're allowed to use that, we're allowed to do a couple of things, but we're still very much limited to only double barrel shotguns. Mondays I do sort of like Satisfactory, Factorio style games. Tuesdays I paint little bits of my Warhammer figurines because I have copious amounts of those that I need to go through. And then Wednesdays I play Warcraft 3. Whoops, that's them. Legendary shotguns. Legendary shotguns are fair game. I have a couple of things installed for like the... what do you call them? The creation kit stuff, but I'm not actually allowed to use any of that stuff, even if it's the triple barrel shotgun. It's only double barrel shotguns. That's the only thing we're allowed. So yeah, power armor is... we are allowed to use it, but I'm not going to be using it that often, and we're allowed to upgrade our gear, all that there sort of stuff. One thing I've found from this was you can actually... Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, Doomscroll. You can actually refocus your perks when you know you're only going to be using stupid weapons and all. So for this here, call Commander Shepard, help! If you're asking me, I don't understand. So, call Commander Shepard.
Rudimentary creatures of flesh and bone.
Ah, damn it. Hang on. Maybe if I'm going to have to disable the remote thing, like the audio filter on that, and then I'll do like the rudimentary creatures of flesh and bone thing.
Rudimentary creatures of flesh and bone. You fumble around in ignorance, incapable of understanding. You exist because we allow it. You will end because we demand it.
So that's my little take on, you know, I'm a big fan of doing little silly voices like that. It's all you have to do for that there. It's not actually incredibly difficult. Just take your voice, go into what I do for it. The best way to describe it is go into like your chest voice. So whenever I'm in the office, I'm talking like this. Whenever I use my chest voice, I'll typically go down to here. Whenever you take your chest voice,
bring your chest voice into a whisper. Then you narrow your larynx, and you allow it to vibrate.
It's not that dissimilar to when you're doing like throat singing or anything like that. So it's fun. I like to do it. So hopefully that counts for your enjoyment of the, hey, that's that counts as calling Commander Shepard. You know, I can also do like the Doomslayer one, just because it's fundamentally the exact same voice. It's no surprise that when one of my friends was designing a video game and needed someone who demonstrated no emotion whatsoever with their voice, he was just like, "Hey Reaper, would you be interested in being emotionless as a robot?" And I was like, "Yes, I would. That's fantastic." Then he said it was for a voice in a video game, and I was like, "Oh, I thought you were offering me like a robo-brain kind of thing, but apparently not." Yep, no, for love, mercy. Right, you, my friend. I love when some of them go, "You don't like chest voices? Chest starts talking means you didn't use enough tranquilizer." I mean, I completely understand on that. Everyone should always have the precise amount of tranquilizer. I, for example, last night should not have taken any tranquilizers. I didn't actually take any tranquilizers. I just had a thing where, you know, I was extremely tired because I was on holiday for a couple of weeks in South Africa. I was back just the week before, or no, last week was my first back, and I was just so fatigued from all the travel. I was completely exhausted. Chest voice is prone to bursting out and running off into the darkness. Well, I mean, if you want a voice that does run into the darkness, then at that point I can highly recommend the voice of... Is it Mike Patton, you call him? It's the fella from Faith No More, who did the voice of the Darkness in the Darkness game. I'm going to die. I'm not dead. I'm still alive somehow. And we have a legendary Trigger Man. Dead. Okay, this is a problem. Ah, there we go. There's the death. It's the pellets. Sometimes the pellets work for me, sometimes they don't work for me. If you're wondering, by the way, what the hell is going on with the webcam and everything, I'm trying out a virtual green screen. So, ooh. Okay, right. We're on caution. Apparently they haven't found us yet. Which I'm guessing is probably... Yes, the vocalist of Faith No More, the band, the ones that did that song Epic, you know, the Is It? What is it? That band, the vocalist and bassist of it, I think, he does the voice of the Darkness in the video game The Darkness. He, I think, also does the one in the sequel, or possibly he might have not done the one in the sequel. I can't remember exactly. But it's pretty impressive, like his sort of weird little goblin demon voice thing. It's very impressive, in fact.
He has that sort of very creepy demon kind of thing.
Which is just fascinating whenever people do that kind of thing. I mean, I can do like low, I can do sort of accents, but like that kind of thing, it's like, yeah, that's a skill. Ooh, you're dead. You, on the other hand, should become dead. So in order to optimize their becoming of deadness, we're going to try and move around this way. So let's look at our aid items. Grilled radroach, we can eat some of these. That's carry weight increase. This here will do 4. Right, there's boom. They are not being very cooperative with this here thing. I was intrigued by the concept of you dying. You have decided not to. Oomph. This is not... Like, why are you taking so long to load up? I love the way VATS is always like that. But, on the plus side, I think because whenever you aim at someone and you try to kill them, it takes into account, like, can you hit them before they moved behind cover there? I mean, you can see from my heart rate, I'm still surprisingly relaxed by all of this, which is probably somewhat concerning. Okay, you, my friend. Oop. Had a little bit of a... Oop, damn it. I think I'm still too large, is one of the things, so I'm hiding my own ability to see the camera, or like see my own HP. So let's shrink me way down. Let's have me down like this here size. And in case you're wondering, yes, I'm one of those types of ones that very much is like, let's continue to smack our head into the brick wall. That's how we're going to do our best. So, maybe we should heal first. Find a child singing, another one bites the dust, only interrupted by muffled screams and the wet scratching of blades on bones. Way more creepy. I'm going to be honest with you. I probably would find that way more creepy too. Although if you want like the perfect thing to have in the background in an office, a couple of weeks ago, one of the guys that I am in on a Friday with, he had a wonderful little sound playing on YouTube, which was the sound of a metal pipe falling at random intervals for 10 hours. He had that video on in the background for like the entire workday. And he wasn't listening to music, he wasn't doing anything like that. Instead, it was just that. And I was like, this is fascinating that he's doing this. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Do not. Yeah. It was fantastic because we were all just pissing ourselves laughing. It was incredibly amusing to hear. So he was definitely keeping us entertained for sure. Is one of, I guess technically, the teams that kind of are the same client, but not actually. It's weird. It's a very weird one because, like, yeah, they are a team off of the same company, but they're not our company. Whoop, okay, right, damn it. We're getting closer, and we got some shotgun shells back, which is nice. Let's reload this here. Legendary Triggerman is going to have fun with us. Boomf and boomf. That's both of them missed, which is infuriating. Very infuriating, in fact. Right, let's go ahead and heal this here. Gotta run. Not a problem. Thanks very much for the raid, and it's good to see you again. Hopefully, you have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. Boomf, August, boomf. There we go. Lovely stuff. So, Legendary Triggerman here. We might just be able to mech it, in fact. Can we? Oh, crap. I need to reload. That would be a good thing to do, wouldn't it? Boomf, August, boomf. August, by the way, is just Irish for and. It would say August. So you would say Is Bralion, Uachtarráite, August Radiator, August Funyug. Which means I love. Uachtarráite is ice cream. Radiator is radiators. August Funyug is windows. Which comes from like Fenestry and all. So that is how you say I love ice cream, radiators, and windows. And I think we can all agree that ice cream, radiators, and windows are three very nice things to have. The image you're working on has viruses out the wazoo and needs your attention. Oof. Hopefully you get that sorted. I'm guessing by image you mean... Oh boy, you could see the projectile going there. I'm guessing that at that point you're in the land of IT sector stuff. Hopefully you get the image sorted, because otherwise at that point I wouldn't go using that as a base for installing anything else. So good luck. That We didn't even have to turn that. That's incredible. I love that. That could be broken down. Those could be broken down. Toothpaste, that's something as well. Oh, in terms of difficulty level as well, we are playing on very hard difficulty. So that is the reason why we are so fragile and killable and really aren't having the best of luck whenever it comes to combat. Terminal, what do we got here? Okay, nothing there. You can purchase tickets from the terminal, apparently. IT forensics, and needed to restore. Oh! Ooh, IT forensics? Well, good luck with it. Hopefully it gets sorted. IT forensics is making me wonder, is that in the form of law enforcement, or is that in the form of you're in the IT department and your whole thing is figuring out how someone fucked it up that badly? Either way, if it turns out to be like they were circumnavigating firewalls and different sort of whitelisted and blacklisted websites, then at that point, take them down. Take them down. You know, there's a reason we don't click phishing links and shit like that. Law enforcement? Ooh. Fascinating. Oh. Okay, right. Let's try and get a little bit closer. You. Boom. And boom. Good. You. Boom. Nice. We reload this, and let's get over to here and boom this guy. That's wonderful. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Whoop. Okay, you. Okay, okay. Good. Good, good, good. Yes. Good luck with that. Take care and enjoy. Right, what do we got here? We're probably going to be at a deficit for shotgun shells by the end of this here. So let's see. Vault door controls. We can open up 114 and we can go and get Nick. Still haven't decided which one we're going for. We're nearly at level 14 though. Which once we hit 14, we could upgrade Armorer. We should maybe, while we're at it, consider... Yeah, I think maybe we will upgrade Ballistic Fiber on our stuff. Since we have access to it. Aid items. Let's go for... Mole Rat Chunks. We'll use 2 of those. And now we can head into here. Okay. We got a guy over there. Some of these guys are very resistant to damage. I mean, that's 5 shotgun shells it took to actually kill that guy. Whoop. You, on the other hand. 1? Yes! Just the 1 needed. Lovely, so let's grab those. He's got the baseball bat, which could be an upgrade, but we can't use it. Vault 114 requires a key. Let's open the sliding door here. Ooh, stim pack, yes please. Vault 114 jumpsuit. Radaway and Med-X, good stuff to have. Reserved cigarette pack, gives us some asbestos. So let's keep an eye out and keep on going across. So we got to go down this way and then we'll find Nick in the main atrium, I think. So who is down here?
So I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This place is like the opposite of airtight.
Because they weren't planning to use it, you moron. We used to pull this kind of con all the time back before the war. Get a bunch of union boys to work some construction job that'll go nowhere. Keep everyone on payroll.
Wow. That's very cynical of them. Okay, right. There we go. That's them both taken care of. Newt fruit, we can plant that. Ooh, Salisbury stick and iguana on a stick. Iguana on a stick has a good amount of healing to it, so let's use that. And now, is this going to be an autosave area? It's not. Oh god, this is one of those really open wide places. This could be unfortunate. Let's see. So, lockpicking requires more. We don't have any we can actually upgrade right now, so we may as well go for armor. Let's do that. Karma, I did not actually talk to anyone before this. I just knew that this was the area. So I was like, yeah, that could be the thing. Because it's not my first time playing through this here. I have done it a couple of times before. Mutt chops. Right, let's try and get Boomf and Boomf again. Lovely. That's him down. Grab this here all. And whoop. We can swing around this way. And then Boomf. Lovely. Down. I don't know why they're carrying some of these things, but you know what? I'm okay with it. If they want to continue carrying ammo that we're not going to use, at least we can still sell it too. So, you know, small mercies. Okay, whoop. What the heckaroonie? And there's one. Can we get you? Damn. Missed with it. Okay. There we go. That worked. Now, these guys have a lot of damage that they can do all at once because of being full auto. We're definitely going to have to upgrade our armor to have that ballistic lining stuff. So we drop down into here, drop down into here, and let's try... Ooh. One shell does the job. Lovely. We'll grab the carrot as well. What else is in here? Ooh. Telephone, pay more money. 45 rounds, which is unfortunate, because that's not the ones we want. Do we have iguana bits? Okay. We could go for... What else will heal us decently? Let's go for potato crisps and some pork and beans. Now, in here is what? Oh, this will be the atrium. Yes, that's what this is. So, okie dokes. Grab the fuse. We should be hidden here. We've got 88 shells, which I'm hoping is going to be enough. We should also start carrying the purified water that we get out of the... What do you call it? The water purifier back at the settlement. That might be an idea.
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry? Want a snack?
Keep talking, meathead. It'll give
Right, let's sneak past and go up this way.
Valentine. You know nothing, you got nothing.
Really? I saw him writing your name down in that black book of his. Lousy, cheating card shark, I think were his exact words. What?
Okay, whoop. Boom and boom. Right, reload. Can I get you? Alright, fine. Critical hit. That'll do the job. And lovely. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I did see that, Zaytan. I saw there was a few new ones. Admittedly, the one I've been playing most of, well, actually, I say most of. I've been playing it today a little bit, because I cancelled my Game Pass one just so that I could hold off until today, so that all my stuff renews at the same time, which was very important for me. So yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Oblivion Remastered, and very much enjoying it. I mean, I was in the office on Tuesday when they announced it, so I was like, this is potentially something nifty. Looked at it and I was like, oh god damn, this is really tempting me to renew early. But I was like, nope, I'm going to hold off so that I redeem after payday. Which is today. So I'm redeeming on payday, and I'll just have that leaving running. It's going to be good. There's a tech test for... I don't actually know what Arc Raiders is, do I? I'm not 100% sure if I am familiar with Arc Raiders. Oh wait, this is where we drop down into. We got Nick Valentine, so Nick is going to be our associate for this quest. How do I want to play it?
Why does that take so fucking long, huh? Dino, quit razzing that detective and get down here.
Let's play it with guns. Okay, they're just using pistols, which isn't really that bad. Okay, whoop. You're there, and let's get you. Okay, no, you. We're gonna blast. Boom. While you're using that. Thank God they're not using submachine guns anymore. Because those were very problematic. And boom. Because we're allowed to bash people, we can do that there. PvP VE extraction shooter being made by Embark. I don't quite know Embark, I don't think. They made the finals. Yeah, I definitely don't know them. The name's not familiar to me. Extraction shooter could potentially be something that's fun. I mean, I enjoyed like the survival mode in, or not the survival mode, the Dark Zone areas in like Tom Clancy's The Division. So those could be good sort of fun. If it's something that's entirely based around like survival shooter though, I mean, Escape from Tarkov even started moving a little bits away from stuff. Wait, hang on. Oh, Nick has to open it. Okay, nice. The finals raved about in the community, so Arc Raiders is very promising. I mean, here's hoping that it is good. Like, that's the thing I like. I want people to have good games that they get to enjoy. I don't really mind if it's not my sort of thing, so long as people get to enjoy it and it is their sort of thing and it doesn't like directly harm the industry. You know, like if it's something that's microtransaction heavy, then at that point it's only going to make people think, hey, let's go make a game with lots of microtransactions. And it's like, why don't you make something with a budget as opposed to, you know, saying, hey, we're going to spend 300 million on this and then we're going to bleed our customers dry. You know, that's not how you're meant to do game development or anything. That's just anti-consumer. Stick to a budget. Don't expand like too rapidly or anything. Realize what you're developing and have it be something that you can develop and just make profit off of sales alone. Because if you don't do that, then you're gonna have to start implementing microtransactions and all. And then, no. Only ever done microtransactions for skins. Boom. There's one down. I mean, like, microtransactions for skins and everything, I still think this whole thing, it was like, hey, well, microtransactions, so Oh, and it's free to play. Free to play is one of the unfortunate things, because if it's free to play, that means there is definitely a shelf life on it. And if it's online only, there is definitely a shelf life on it, which can be really, really problematic, because we're already seeing like more and more times where they're just like, hey, so this is not feasible to sort of maintain fiscal stability. So we're going to take the games offline. And then it's like, well, if you took it offline, what about the hard work of all those people? I mean, am I the only one that remembers how beautiful, if the product is free, you're the product? Correctamundo, Skid. Correctamundo. That is... I mean, it's just... There's a lot of stuff out there that is really beautiful, that has been taken offline or made unavailable just because of short-sighted decisions for things have to be online only, it has to be this, it has to be that, because the Division was pretty. And eventually, we're going to lose it. The Crew was pretty. Eventually, we're going to lose it. And I'm not massive about that there. You have faith in the finals. I mean, you're allowed to have faith. You're allowed to support these things. I just, personally, for me, I don't like playing free-to-play games because I know for a fact they are predatory. I mean, hell, even a lot of games that aren't free-to-play are starting to get predatory. For example, Diablo 4. Diablo 4, you pay for it, you pay for the expansion, and then you have to pay for the battle pass each season. And it's just like, what's included in the battle pass? Like, what's included in this season? And it's like, well, we've got all these things you're going to be able to unlock, and then you're going to lose access to that in the new season, so that you can unlock all these new things. And it's like, why not have it where you can just unlock everything from playing?
Oh yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh?
I'm gonna say convince her to leave. Okay, you. There's one down. Okay, Darla, I did offer you the opportunity to leave. You decided not to, so we're going to have to overhaul your makeup. There we go, and go ahead and heal up. Now, Skinny Malone's over here. Sounds like he's reloading. Boom, 1, boom, 2. Boom, 3. There we go. Lovely. So, that'll be this a little bit. Completed. We're also going to take your formal hat and your tuxedo, just because why not? We are not, however, going to strip the dress from Darla, because no. No leaving naked women lying on the floor. Yeah, she probably could have done a bit better. Having faith in Diablo after they made Diablo 3 a mobile game. They had to do some things to improve upon it. Like Diablo 2, I recognize when I play through Diablo 2 Remastered nowadays, it's got definite problems. You know, it's not user-friendly. Whereas Diablo 3, it improves upon a lot of things in a lot of ways and makes it quite nice. So it made it more casual, but more accessible for a lot of people. And if I had to choose which I enjoy more, I would probably say I prefer Diablo 3. Like, if they could have done Diablo 4's story, or like Diablo 3's heavily pay to win, wouldn't say that, no. I don't think so, at least. Diablo 3 is At the start, it was, because they had a real money auction house. Hey, Skid with the tier 1 gift sub as well. Thank you very much, Skid. I am hoping that's not because you're just being silly with your paycheck and everything, because that there bonus that I'm hoping you fucking earned, I mean, I know you fucking earned it, I hope you fucking received it. That there, you should be spending that on wonderful things for yourself and for the other half, you know? All those kinds of things. Hey, government mental wheat IKO3 PJV. Fuck off. Let's go ahead and get you the fuck out of here. How do we do that? Where is ban? Damn it. Okay, here it is. Lovely. Should be able to ban you now. You get the fuck out of here. Oh, of course. Of course. I know you love a leaderboard. Everyone loves a leaderboard, especially a Pokidoku leaderboard. Those are always good to see. So, yeah. I have not done well in Pokidoku this week. I actually haven't got a single square in Pokidoku this week. It's been bad. It's been very, very bad. Hey, that guy called me looking pretty good for my age. Which is very nice of him to say. And considering the fact that I happen to myself be a 31-year-old, I would say, well, thank you. I'm doing okay.
You and Nick are out on that case of yours, aren't you? Just make sure he comes back soon.
Alright, what am I... Oh, I have to follow Nick Valentine? Gosh darn it. Competitive subbing. I will actively discourage competitive subbing. I will actively discourage that, because that there, while it might be incredibly kind and incredibly wonderful people to do that there sort of thing, spend your fucking money on yourselves. Like, enjoy if you're enjoying, but for the love of God, I pull a salary from my work where I work. That means that I'm fine. I am in a decent position. I am not exactly scrimping and scraping, so do not do competitive subbing. And that is also not reverse psychology. If I wanted to use reverse psychology, I would say things like, you shouldn't drink water. You shouldn't drink water. You should just, you know, not drink water. You should drink dehydrating beverages. Shut up and get my toes out. I do have a rather cursed pair of socks. So, I received at Christmas time a pair of socks that have individual toes on them. Individual toes on them. And it's... I mean, if I'm ever doing a guitar stream, then at that point I'll probably have a pedal board out. So at that point you will get to see my actual toes, but I don't want like that to be my thing. I know some people have done like toe cams and everything, feet cam. Like, no, if I'm taking pictures of my feet, then at that point, you know, that's for the woman I love. That's what that's for. You know. So, yeah.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job.
I don't think anyone would want feet pics. If anyone does want feet pics, then at that point, nah. Just nah. There are pictures of feet on the internet. Enjoy those ones. Don't necessarily go for... Fine. Okay, so I gotta sit down. I like the way this is an objective. Sit in a chair. You got your one-to-one? Not a problem, Skid. Not a problem.
We're looking
I would say hopefully it goes well, but I know you. I know how good you are. You're gonna be fine.
Right. We're looking for my son. Sean.
Oh wait.
Question. Anything else you...
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault.
You were on ice. Anything else you...
Sure. There was a man and a woman.
So we're talking a small team. Well, that confirms it.
So you think this institute?
Well, they're the boogeymen. Easy to see why. Then you got the newer models. Worst of all, no.
Either way.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track.
One of them.
Bald and scarred.
Bald. Wait. It couldn't.
No.
Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary.
And he bought a house here in town, right?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned.
It's Sean.
Don't jump the gun on me. Look, maybe he has... Let's you and I...
Security doesn't really go.
I always...
Right. We can follow with Nick to get into there. And then we're gonna have to actually have dog meat. So, also, while we're here...
Didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg...
Okay. Yep, it's bad news. I get that.
He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go up this way.
Thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you.
Well, I'm not quite his enemy.
He's our man.
I'm reasonably friendly. You know, I'm not a hostile or anything.
Yeah, I'm always...
So, yeah, maybe it's...
leading a small team to kidnap a baby.
Maybe he still just is like, yeah, you're gonna be fine.
Mercs in the common...
We have no problems. And ready.
Don't think I can pick
Keep an eye
this.
out.
Actually, no, I'm not.
If I can get this open.
Nick's gonna try to, but I don't think he can.
That's one heck of a lock. Something to hide, Kellogg? Why not...
Well, it is his house. Okay, yes, that's not gonna work. Let's head back up to Sanctuary and we'll upgrade some of our stuff. We can upgrade our armor and we can add ballistic weave to our outfit. So ballistic weave Mark II. 45 and 45. Happy days. And let's see. This here we can do studded or we could do shadowed leather. I'm thinking maybe we do shadowed leather. This is, yeah, this will be our thing. So shadowed, shadowed, shadowed. And what am I missing? Oh, I'm missing leather. Well, I can break this down. I can break down the faded trench coat, break this down. And tuxedo, I can get rid of that, and this here. So, right. I need the pocketed stuff. What else can I do for this? So, muffled. Muffled is alright. We can keep that there. Let's go ahead and drop off a lot of this stuff. Our weapons, we can go ahead and break these down. And we've got our double barrel shotgun. Anything left to upgrade on it? Nope. We're fine with everything. So, good stuff. Put this in leather. Trash can Carla? Hi there.
Let's see what you
Yes, I would like to. Let's see. Junk, we're looking for leather. Ooh, oil as well. Teddy bear has leather in it, apparently. And, really expected more stuff to contain leather, but apparently not. May as well get the gold-plated flip lighters. All the other stuff is new. So, apparel, we can get these here, at least. Mining helmet could be good for us, but no. And, right, let's get rid of the Cavaliers one. We can get rid of one formal hat. Get rid of the worn fedora. And, right, let's look at what all we can get rid of out of this here. Vault-Tec lunchbox, good stuff. Subway tokens, get rid of those. And all of these mods. So we lose about 200 gold. Not gold, caps. You know what I mean. So armor workbench. Let's scrap these here. So right, that is shadowed. Shadowed. And okay, so chest piece. Pocketed or what else? These just require more of that. Asbestos lining. That is tempting. Ooh, padding. Padding is reduced damage from explosions, which is good. Maybe the carry weight. Yeah, pocketed seems to be the best we've got so far. But we don't have enough leather for it, and both. Let's look at this here is strengthened, which is reduced limb damage. Ideally, ultimately, it'll be custom fitted on both. Custom fitted on both so that sprinting gives, or maybe ultra light instead. That's going to be our thing. Yeah. So those there, we load them in. We can go through the decontamination just to get rid of the, what do you call it? Now, down here, we'll go and we'll do a sleepy sleep. And that's us back up to full health. So, getting a clue, follow Nick. I guess, should we go and do the weather vane? Maybe we will. Maybe that's going to be the thing. Or do we do the Mercer Safe House? What all do we do? Yeah, let's go and take care of these raiders down here. So, go to Lexington first. And let's see. We'll not go straight that way because we want to go over this way and try and approach Lexington? No, not Lexington. Corvega from maybe a little bit of a sneakier way. So there's all of that up there. Let's get ready to jump up here. Now if we do... I suppose we could go around the side. Well, let's try the front door. Okay, that's irritating. There's going to be a rad storm any second now. You can see it getting a little bit more green. So let's do a quick save here. Happy days. In we go. Hey, lovely. So, now we can just go through here and start taking people out. So there's one. Let's reload. Another. Ooh, lovely. We should also, if any of them are wearing leather armor, we should collect the leather pieces. Good stuff. Get those done. So, they seem to be very much still wanting us to sneak around. They're not actually being very good at the whole chasing after us stuff. One, and spin around. There we go. And boom. Secondary. So that's these here, and we got a leather right leg. Okay, that's unfortunate for both of us. I missed. You, on the other hand, also missed, but more importantly, you messed with the wrong fella. Because I was not going to let that slide. No, I wasn't. Let's go ahead and open. One and two. Ooh. Both of you guys had double barrel shotguns. So that's a good amount of shells there. That's raider stuff, unfortunately. Okay, let's try up here. Because they're so busy throwing their grenades and all of that silly stuff. Huh. Interesting approach they have. Okay, you. Boom. Take you out. They have a few things going to explode now. Hey, hey! That car blowing up was actually really good for us. Let's try this. Hey! That worked! Lovely. I like it. So, whoop. Hey! Mark the way. Thank you very much for the rose there. Greatly appreciated. How is your Friday going? Hopefully it's going very well for you. So, up here... Let's see. Those are probably going to explode now. Yep, certainly seems like they did. Okay, there's one shotgun. Or not one shotgun, one machine gun turret down. Come on then, you fudger. Good stuff. That should be us pretty much clear now. So we can go up, have a talk with the... Not have a talk with, we need to search the corpse of... Don't know why I thought have a talk with. So you, leather and leather, good. We'll grab these here 3. In here we have some stuff. Not all of the most useful, but it's something. So, ashtray, grab that there. Over here we got more shotgun shells, leather chest piece. Lovely. And let's... Okay, so that's destroyed. This here one. There we go. That's you cleared out. So, now we can jump down to here. We could go into there. Oh! Oh, hi there. So that's oof for him. And, there you are. Lovely. Interesting way for you to fall as well. That arm looks very dislocated. So let's head on out to the surface. See what there is. Hopefully the radstorm's gone by this point. Open this here. Baseball bat. Now we can head up above. Okay. Can we? There we go. Couple of U's down. Another one down. These guys using pipe weapons and all is really, really helpful for us, because the pipe weapons are crap. Our shotgun as well is not. Leather, lovely. Actually, lightweight welded. We can also take this here. We haven't got, what do you call it, just yet. Scrapper just yet, but maybe we'll put some points into intelligence so that we can start getting... You have leather, lovely. And up this here way. It's not quite a disappearing act, it's just called me actually moving around in combat. You're done. So that's lovely. A lot of good stuff on your body. Oh wait, gas canister, because we need the oil. Lovely. And over here and up. So, there's one done. Two done. Okay, you had a shotgun, but for some reason decided to not reload until the worst possible time. Let's keep on going up the way, so we will. What could there be? Once we're up at the top, then at that point we'll be fine. Got some nice stuff in here, and keep on going up. I'm hoping it'll be different. There we go. It was in fact different because I killed you. The other people presumably didn't.
Excellent.
Fusion cores last 10% longer. Lovely. So now we gotta head on down. Oh, it's not, is it? It is, however, your last gunfight. So, you know, all of that bravery of yours, like, for the love of God, start checking it. Okay, we got more raiders down there. Good. Let's keep on getting closer. You're done. Unrusted tin can. Very nice. Grab this here. Keep on going down the ways. And then we should have somebody take out... Oh, I see. I see what the thing is. You're here. Bye-bye. So, you're done. Leather arm. Yes, please. And then down here, it should just be... Good. You're done. Ad break has just started, apparently. Let's grab these and... Good. Machine gun turret is done. That's us ready. So we've got 91 shells, which is higher than we had before. And we can go talk to Tinker Tom. Let's do that there. Up we go. And Tom, let's turn the quest in.
Excuse me.
You must not be afraid of heights with all the...
Sure.
Got a lead on another vest.
If you need something for the road, the shop's open. Let's see what you
Yeah, let's see what you got. Do you have more shotgun shells? Yes, you do. You got 20 of them. And in exchange, I will give you Molotov cocktails, grenades, knuckles, and... Purified water, maybe? No. Misk. Oh, wait. Yeah, I could just sell, like, ammo. I forgot that was an option. So there we go. Lovely. Now, we can level up again. So let's go into our inventory, or our thing, and see. So level 13, we've got access to rank 2 weapon, or no, armor mods, which is going to be good. Backstreet Apparel is one. And we already know the area, so we could just go and quickly take care of that. Mechanical Menace. Oh, that's the start of the Automatron quests. So, yep, our shotgun is maxed out. For mods, let's go and do a little bit of armoring. So that's another 20 points of protection. So, girded, nope, do not. We need to be very careful because it's almost going to make us get rid of our army fatigues. Nope. Are we... Okay, yes, there we go. So, now, muffled shadowed. We could go up for the stud, or let's not. Let's see, what do we got? Deep pocketed, could be a good one. Muffled requires 2. Let's see about the other leg. So strengthened, let's swap you out for muffled. And lovely stuff there. So we're muffled and padded. Pip-Boy is always going to be in the middle there. What can you be? Scoped aiming is more steady. Probably ultralight is going to be our better thing for it. Oh wait, shadowed. Yeah, let's do pocketed then. Or do we do deep pocketed? Yeah, let's do deep pocketed. So that's going to increase everything there. Let's go ahead and add all this crap. And we're sorted there. So, we are now at a bit of an advantage. Let's go ahead and remove that. We have a lot of protection and we can sneak pretty effectively. We need to, on the other hand, though, make our way to level 18, is it? Level 18 we need to get to in order to be able to pick that lock. So what's going to be a way we can do this here? Mechanical Menace, maybe? Or do we go to the Butcher's Bill thing? I suppose we could go for... What is it, the first step? Yeah, so now we got to get over to there. Let's go to the Mercer Safe House, and then we'll move up north to it. So, let's start heading up the way here. So the Mercer Safe House is at Starlight Drive-In, I guess because of the quest. Doesn't really require a great deal of things for us sort of sneaking along. Let's go ahead and sneak and see what there is. Okay, just ghouls down here. Let's see how far we can get while running. Okay, so ghouls are still a problem. Let's try shotgun shell to the... Okay, it doesn't blow the leg off in one go. Let's try... Okay, just keep punching. So maybe it's going to be a thing like for ghouls you have to max out something. Like maybe there's a perk that allows you to cripple limbs in VATS or something. Could be something like that that we need to be more aware of. Up here we've got, okay, desk fan, grab that. Nope, nothing really that useful in here. So instead, let's head up to 10 Pines Bluff. We'll just sprint past everything and move up to it. And nope. We're... Oh. Okay. There's one. Really? Okay. This is a problem. Let's shotgun you. Barrel duel is... Okay, crap. So that was a problem for sure. We could also, I suppose... We could try heading up. If we go up to 10 Pines Bluff, we're going to be near enough the place where there is the locket. Because there is like a locket quest you can do. Which might be just the thing. So let's go and give it a go. We'll unlock it. We'll unlock it. We'll go complete the quest for... I can't remember the name of it. It's a settler's place. Abernathy Farm, I think, maybe? You can go and you can complete that there and all. Hey, you're pointing your gun at me.
We don't need any more trouble.
Take it easy. Minutemen.
We said most people.
Sure.
So, Minutemen are back. We're good to go.
There's a raider. We know where they're coming.
Don't worry.
I'll take care of them.
Take care of those raiders.
They're at Walden Pond. I have already discovered that area, so that shouldn't be a difficult one to do. Now, over here is what I was talking about. You can see the satellite dish. This is where we need to go. So let's keep on moving. The dog has decided it wants to be a problem. Critical hit. That's how you deal with a legendary. So, sorry about that, pup. Really? That's a shame. Could have been much better if that was a double-barrel shotgun of some description. Such as maybe a legendary explosive double-barrel shotgun. That could be great. Because if we get something like that, we are golden. Let's try... Really? Wild Mongrel. Really? You're still alive and running. That's impressive. Not gonna lie to you. You were less fortunate. So let's use a stim pack and start going up here. And see what there is. So. Okay, we've got them over there. Mole rats. Oh, shite. Hey! Reduced damage from explosions really does seem to make a difference. Boom. And... boom. Lovely. So we're good there. All of this sort of stuff. And now, these guys here don't have good weapons. So we don't have to worry too much about them. Let's instead head up above, kill the guy that's up here, because why wouldn't we? Hey, leather leg. Sorry, attack dog. And what else is here? I think there's something... there's like a chest thing, or like a crate, maybe? Toolbox? Oh, that's it. It's an ammo box, and a locker with 3 shotgun shells. I approve of that. So, let's head down inside the base bit. And then we'll try and do... so, sleep on this. That'll give us some restoration. Now, we're heading into the base itself. So into the base proper, what do we got? I mean, we're muffled, so we're definitely pretty good at sneaking. Go ahead and disarm the laser trip mine. Around here, okay, someone's heard us.
Nothing there now. What do you think? I don't know. Jumping in shadows. Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down on the jet, I guess. Huh?
Probably should have cut down on the jet. Okay, so you're done. We also took something else out down here.
I must have a concussion. I'm fucking seeing things. You sure you saw something?
Okay. We're fine now. So you... Boom. Then we got a minigunner down here called Ak Ak, who actually got wiped out really bloody quickly. I thought you were going to be like at least a critical hit to kill. But nope. Sure. Okay then. Well, leather. Let's go ahead and go into this bit. There should be a something. So if we unlock this, novice lock. Good stuff. Grab the screwdriver. Set this all off. Just so that it's safer when we head inside now. Okay, rad roaches are going to continue to be irritating. Let's punch. Punch. We're good here. There's one. So, army helmet is something that we could get. I can't remember what kind of cap, but there is some kind of a cap you can get that'll allow you to add ballistic weave to it. So there we go, that's something. That is no longer workable. Let's go up to the intel room, grab the stuff in there. And, ooh, Nuka-Cola Quantum. This here, Molotov, and leather left arm. So now, once we go up above, we should be fine. By going, whoop, open this. US covert, permanently more difficult to detect while sneaking. Which is good. So, all of this stuff is ours. Grab all of this stuff as well. Is this expert? Nope, novice level. So, easy to unlock. Nice. Grab all of that. In here, we got these. Grab this. And I think that should be us. Good, so you're a 38. You are beer bottle and coffee cup. We got light bulbs here. Happy days. Grab the coffee cup and this. And then we're ready to head back on out. So, let's do that. Open up the Commonwealth. And we are good. So let's quick save. Where are we going now? What's our weight limit like? We're on 230. 230 is a bit heavy. So let's drop off a lot of the stuff over here. Go ahead with this and let's drop off all of these. As well as apparel. Let's see if we can put stuff onto the bowler hat. And if not, do we have a military cap? We do have a military cap. So let's find out just what we can do with that. Yeah, looks like that's all of our stuff there. So, military cap cannot be, which is a shame. Now, let's try these here. And yeah, I guess that's gonna have to be it. So into this, let's drop this all off and we'll pop these in. Can't do anything with those items.
Yes?
Carla, on the other hand, can we do anything for shotgun shells?
Let's see what
Yes, let's barter.
What I got.
Shotgun shell, you got 6 of them, which is something, I guess. And your junk, do you have any ballistic fiber? Yes, you do. I love that. The rest of the stuff, adhesive, sure, nice. Copper and circuitry. Yeah, alright, let's do that. And in exchange, I'm going to sell you a whole pile of rounds. So we're good there. And in you go. So now we go down to Walden Pond and see what's down there. Oh wait, we haven't unlocked it already. I guess let's go discover it now. Oh, I know the one I found. I think I found the reservoir. I think that's what I found. Let's see about your leg. Did your leg come off? No, it didn't. That's a shame. Right, so you got wiped. Where is... Okay, there you go. That's the other one. So, now we can head down to Walden Pond. We may as well sprint. Doesn't really matter that much. So, come along. Keep on going. Now, this is us ready to sneak. There's a raider up there. And because of the combination of gear we've got on between muffled and being covered in shadowed armor, might just be able to get real close to you. I mean, we got single shot close anyway.
Getting shook up over nothing. What the fuck was that?
How did that not work?
Time's up.
Time is not, in fact, up. Your time's up. Stimpack. I don't even know how many shells you had. But you were worth it because you're dead. So this is somehow not the Walden Pond one. There's another group down here. Ooh. Lovely of them. Let's see. Where is the raiders? Okay. So let's swim across into the center bit. Grab this here and this. Oh, I see what it's going to make us do. It's going to make us go through this sewery bit. The drainage pipe bit. So. Let's crouch to sneak. Aluminium can. Got a lot of stuff there. We gotta try and get down. A little further in.
What? No!
I mean, yes. No, no. Like, I understand your whole thing. It was like, what? No, don't kill me. But, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. Low-sighted heavy hunting rifle. Very nice. Could be some good loot out of that. This here crap we'll pick up. And now, let's keep on going to clear out the way. Not trying to hide. Just trying to kill. Ooh. Through your weapon. Like that went flying. Ooh, lovely. We got the gift shop key and all. So, yeah. That's this area cleared now too. Sweet. You are right away. The rest of this stuff. Ooh. Gas canister. All of this. Yes, please.
Nice.
Big Jim. Which I don't know what it is. Alright, those are taken care of. Let's now head up here. And see what there is. Back to 10 pounds. Oh wait, first things first. Grab all the crap from here. Makeshift bombs. Interesting. Gives us a bit of XP for clearing them out, so why not? This. Okay, good. Red dress. Oh, wow. Is it a tension trigger? Is that what it does? Well, alright. So, let's go turn this quest in, and then, once this one's turned in, we might actually wrap it up there. I know it's a little bit shorter than we're expecting, but got a few things to do before some ones are coming around tonight. Got to do a little bit of 3D modeling, all that there sort of stuff. So, yeah, it'll be... Yes,
Yeah.
took care of them.
No kidding. So we've been talking. If we want things, so
Sure.
Right, let's go talk to Preston Garvey. And drop our crap into here. Preston! Need your help with something. Can you help me out?
Need something?
Yes.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person. By the way, not much use yet. I don't think I ever told.
I figured you'd tell me when you were ready.
Have you heard of?
You from Quincy.
That's right. I was with.
Right, let's see.
We were only a few of us. We never.
As long as you don't give up.
I'm not about to give up. That's why I'm talking.
Hey, that means a lot.
I appreciate that.
Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Don't worry.
That's
The leader of our last leader, the one good. Now it's you. I've got some.
sure.
Our scouts have found a promising. Once you clear it out, set up a raid. Before you know it.
Sunshine Tidings Co-op. Oh, that is a good one. Because it's got an area there you can collect a magazine from. And the magazine lets you harvest double the amount of meat from animals, I think. Right, where is the Abernathy? Is it Blake you call him? Blake Abernathy? Is he going to be up above or something? Or is he sleeping down below? Well, he's not up here. So he must be down around here then. Ooh. If we turn in the quest for him, we should be able then to get those shotgun shells, etc. Where the fudge? You're not
Hey there.
Blake. You're also incredibly rude. Is he gonna be? Oh, there he is out the back. Okay, so you're Connie, you're Blake.
If you've got anything worth trading, you can talk to me.
Hello.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peace.
It's okay, I'm friendly.
If you say, let me tell you,
Farming's hard work.
won't I, Blake Avenue?
I'm
Good to see a new face. How about you?
I'm sure I'll give it a try someday.
Well, maybe I'll see.
Sure.
Word of advice: why do all the
Right. Bastards. All of them.
last? Now she. That's why we.
There's nothing worse than losing a child.
I'm sorry to. I don't have much to. If you could get it back.
I took care of some raiders earlier.
You serious? Whatever the Minutemen need, you can count on.
Uh-huh.
There we go. That's that. Oh, it's almost leveled up. There's Sunshine Tidings. Sunshine Tidings is close enough to Walden Pond. We'll go and take care of that. We'll do it. And then we'll wrap it up. Oh, there's also... Is this the area with the Yao Guai? There's one of the places has a Yao Guai in it, which is very bad. Because those might eat up a lot of shotgun shells. This is not, in fact. This is just Sunshine Tidings. Let's go ahead and take point. So we've discovered here. Now we need to clear it out of all the stuff. Feral Ghoul is there. I think the magazine is in this building up here. Which, if we collect it before we do any killing, might mean... Okay, well, feral ghouls don't drop meat, so that'll be fine. Okay, right, you stop that. Feral ghoul rumors are very freaking dangerous. Brain fungus, let's grab these here. Mute fruit.
There we go.
Yes. Extra meat from animal kills, which is going to be very good for us. Grab the cap stash. Wonder glue. And now when we head Simply Excellent 1-to-1, glad to hear that. You're now CEO. I am very decisively glad to hear that. That is wonderful to hear. I look forward to working under you, good sir. I look forward to hearing you tell me all about all of the different things we're going to implement to increase revenue streams and all of those other little businessy terms that people like talking about. You know, making sure that we've got, like, you know, efficient revenue assurance, and of course one of the most important jobs of any CEO is earning on average 1,000 times what the standard worker is. Although admittedly, if you take the top several percent and exclude those from it, then, you know, it's slightly more average. Used to be that a CEO was on, I think back in the 40s, whenever, who was it? I think it was FDR implemented a system called a super tax, which meant that above a certain earning, you were taxed at 100%. And they said that was going to be very anti-consumer and all that there. It was to fund the war, but what they found was it actually led to reinvestment, because instead of factories paying 100% tax from their CEO salaries, they didn't like that very much. They decided instead they were going to have it so people had higher salaries on average. Right, there's the radio beacon. Lovely stuff. We've got this. So let's plonk you down. We'll do a small generator. Plonk this down, and we'll connect this to this. That is us ready. Now, we could activate this here, but instead we're going to deactivate this because we don't want people going and signing up there. Let's go instead back to Sanctuary. We'll turn that quest in. Reach level... Well, no, we're at level 16 already. What does level 16 give us the ability to do? Doesn't mean we can get more of that. Doesn't mean we can get more of that. However, we are on our last free sort of level for a bit, because that requires level 18 and so does that. Both of those we should hold on to. Should we also get cannibalism? It's an interesting question to ask. Should we become cannibals? I think we all know what the answer should be. That doesn't necessarily mean it's what the answer is going to be. So, moving target, we could do that there. We could also do, like, Action Boy for faster regen. Mr. Sandman. Should we just do Sneak? Bloody Mess. Actually, Bloody Mess increases the damage we do. So yeah, let's go for that. What's our shotgun do now? 5%? So what? That's 114 damage. Lovely. Let's go ahead and deposit all the crap into here. And this will be us all good. So let's talk to Garvey. Turn the quest in. And then we're going to call it for the day, because we've got some ones coming around for dinner, and before that I want to spend a little bit of time doing 3D modeling, because I'm starting to get better and better at using Fusion 360, which is a CAD software. I'm not going to just go ahead and show any of the models I'm working on just yet, but in time maybe you'll see some of my little 3D prints, such as my Warhammer organizer. Whoop. It's a Gridfinity based one, and it allows me to store my Warhammer tools in a nice little format in a container, and they can then be hooked into a Gridfinity system. So meantime, that will be us for now. I will be back on hopefully later, but let's see who is online that we can drop a raid on over on Twitch. And let's see. Hey, Major Foley is playing Metro Exodus, so let's go ahead with that. So, if you're a fan of Metro Exodus or open world survival games, or just friendly Australian people, then at that point, head over with me to Major Foley. Otherwise, I will see you later on.